All right, we have a bit of a problem. A customer called me on Sunday morning and said, Reese, I've just wrapped my car and I need it transformed for a party on Monday. That's all a lie.
In a big sack.
But he did call me. We had only the weekend to install it and it's been pretty hard. But we've done it. The car looks amazing. It's freshly wrapped in Hexus orange, I'm gonna call it. It's metallic color. It's behind me there. So it's been wrapped by the Yanamai's kind of Filipino brothers called Filamize. They're over in North London, so it's a bit of a North London collab. And here it is. So it's a brand new G87 M2. It was actually a black car that's just been wrapped orange. It's quite nice seeing an orange car again because we actually have an orange M2 ourselves. But look at it behind us. So what we've done is, yeah, the full transformation. We've done some carbon, we've done some suspension, we've done some intakes, and we've done an exhaust system. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take it up in the air, I'm gonna run you through some of the mods from like the more technical side, maybe overlay some content of what it looked like prior to putting the carbon kit on, what the carbon kit looked like, and then we'll pull it out and we'll show you in all its glory. Because it's not very often that people opt for the M Performance or the Performance style kit on the car. It's normally like aftermarket kits like MHC's Edition 1 kit. You've got from like CT Carbon, PRE and all these Zoku, yeah, some cool companies like that. But anyways, yeah, let's get it up in the air. I'm gonna run you through the exhaust system, why it's been chosen, the suspension again, why it's been chosen, spacer options, and a look around the carbon kit. Yeah, so let's get it up in the air. I'll show you the underneath. All right, cool. So let's show you guys underneath the car because I just want to show some of the kind of smaller details that make this kit so good. So this carbon kit is actually an MHC Performance style kit. So all the parts are either fixed on using the original fixing positions and adhesive tape, or they're solely using adhesive tape and a really good quality tape. So they're not going to fly off, but it's important that you prep the surface with the provided like 3M prep panel wipe, as well as use heat. So I heated up all the panels and the tape because it's quite cold in here. But anyways, getting to the underside of the car, you can see the front splitter is 3 pieces. So you've got the side pieces with the canard that kind of goes up on both sides. So underneath the car, you can see the carbon's just beautiful. The weave's amazing and the design is perfect. So you can see the tabs come back out to the 10mm screws. On this side, you also have one hole here for an additional fixing if you just want to make sure that's fixed. On this center piece, there's 2 screws in the middle, 2 push fixings on the side, and a line of adhesive tape. And then on this side, again, it's the exact same. So that's super simple, nice and easy to fit, but you just got to take your time. You got to make sure the sides of the M2 kind of, or the canards that go up, just make sure they're in the correct position. They match the body panel. Otherwise, it will have problems pulling back. So on the underside, we've got a 2-to-1 mid pipe from Scorpion. It's a really nice and probably one of the easiest to fit on the market. It comes down from the 2 downpipes into a nice big single bore. It's got one connection here and then goes through the middle section around the mid pipe, the mid brace, and then it's got 2 connections and these go off to the OE. It uses the dots on the original exhaust. So BMW know that you're going to change your exhaust, so they put some marks on the axle back where you can cut. So you cut those there, you clamp them up, super simple. It took me probably about 20-30 minutes to have it all installed. Coming down the back, it's got the original back box, original valves, no valve controller, nothing crazy. Suspension wise, it's running the Motec springs. I think these are one of the best springs for like perfect ride height. So the ride height's just perfect. Drivability, it's a little bit stiffer, but overall it's a really good fit and finish. So yeah, Motec springs front and rear, and then we'll go through the spacers on the outside of the car. But again, carbons wise, we've got the Performance style side skirts, again, using original fixings. So that really helps get the position right. And then you've got an additional set of fittings. I didn't use this on this car because I've used a long piece of adhesive tape and that's really strong, as well as the canard on the side that's stuck to the body panel. But if you want to make sure that this does not go anywhere, there's a series of additional holes that you use a self tapper for that are normally provided in the box, again for the side skirts. And then coming down the back, he's just got the OEM style diffuser, so it's nothing too crazy. It's just got the extra fins. I'm not sure how much you can see of it, but it looks quite nice. So what we'll do now, I'm going to drop the car down. I'm going to show you these 2 pieces, and then I'm going to show you guys what spacers we're going to run on this car, because I think this is the perfect option for your G87 M2. All right, cool. So I'm just going to show you the kind of side details of the car. So you've got these little rear trim pieces. They're just stuck on with adhesive tape. There's quite a lot of tape on them, so all the way along here. But the most important thing is you prep that panel with a 3M wipe. you heat up the surface and you make sure you line everything up. It's pretty easy, it just takes some time. Again, the same here. These are really nice bit of panel. The actual M Performance ones, the original ones, are 2 pieces. This is just a 1-piece kit, which is really nice. So yeah, let's go down to the front. I'm going to show you the spacer option that we've chosen on this car and the reason behind it. All right, so on the front of the car, we put, again, those Motec springs. So they've been fitted, super easy again, and then spacer-wise. So there's so many options on this car. We have in stock a 10 mil, a 12 mil, a 15 and a 20. My go-to is a 20 mil, super aggressive, but I just love my car to be perfectly flat. So of course, this gentleman is driving it every single day. I didn't want to go too crazy, so I've gone for a 15 mil. So it's a bit 15 mil BIMX spacer. They're absolutely amazing quality. They're just perfect. They're not too over-engineered and they're not too under-engineered. Nice nailed finish, finished in black. There's some grease already on there, so you just slide that on. Super simple. I'm gonna add a little bit more grease on the spacer here. Go like that. Whoa. Fit that up. This is by far the easiest and best mod to do at home, bolts wise. So with the kit here from here at R44, you get the extended bolt. This bolt will be at the correct size that needs to be. So it's the original bolt size plus the spacer, and then you have a locking wheel nut. So some cars, even in America, they don't even have locking wheel nuts. So it's quite a benefit that you get this kit. And then we have these studs, maybe on the website by the time you're watching this, or we definitely have the Keys one. So check those out. They're on the website. So simple, 15 mil spacer. This customer is very lucky. He's got the Michelin tires. So if you're an M2 owner, getting a good tire option, well, any BMW at the moment, it's an absolute nightmare. Cool, so the last thing is the locking wheel nut. It's really important that you change over from your 17 mil socket to a 19 mil socket. Put the locking wheel nut key in, you'll see it goes all the way down. Then you use your locking wheel nut and just drive that in. That's perfect. Now all we're gonna do is drop the car down and torque it up. But before I do that, let me show you something. This is actually a 2024 car, but it's not an LCI car. So I put an LCI front badge and rear badge on the car. I don't know if Dylan can see this because he's getting blinded by the lights, but he'll show you. I've got some videos myself from yesterday when I was doing it, but it's a really nice addition. You just got to trim the back. It's very simple. There's an install guide on our YouTube, but by far just transforms the front of the car and especially the back. So anyways, let's drop this car down. Let's torque up those wheels and let's put it out the workshop. What do you think of that? It's quite a leery build, but I quite enjoyed putting it together. So if you have a G87 M2, let us know. Hit up our sales team. You've got Blair in the office that's always available to chat. If you need any advice on parts, let us know. We're here to help. But I've enjoyed this build. Hope you guys have as well. Slightly different kind of structure to normal, but we do a lot of cool builds here, and it's hard to kind of showcase every part of it. But anyways, G87 M2 ready for the customer. I think he needs to come back though for some interior mods. I'd like to get that steering wheel change, add some trims on the inside, maybe some paddle shifters just to spruce it up. But you guys just like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and we'll see you on the next one.